Okay, fresh off the UPS delivery is our rotary for the Aurora 8. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. I like the styrofoam, or the foam. Looks like acoustic foam, so thank y'all very much for giving us some more to mess with. The bottom of the box looked to be well padded, and there seems to be a metric ass ton of plastic wrap. Very nice. And as soon as she's done with all this, we'll be back. So what do we got? That's the tools that tighten the chuck up. And then
greasy.
Now, mental note, it is covered in packing grease. So when you do this, you may have to wipe everything off. Motor's intact. All the wiring. And a quick cleanup. Okay, so we loosened up the sides, make it rotate. You see the angle gauge there. Seems to move fairly well. I'm not seeing, I will say this, I'm a little disappointed in the, I don't want to say sloppiness of this, but I think the manufacturer could have done a wee bit better job of keeping those wires less exposed like that. I do see the shrink wrap on the end and what looks to be shrink wrap there where they had to splice some wires together. Not quite sure, but you know, that's my opinion. So nice and tight. Move freely.
Sort of.
So after forcing this, it's extremely tight. To adjust by grabbing and holding this back ring and turning this front. I don't know if that's going to loosen up over time to make life easier, or if that's what it's supposed to do. But I guess as we play with it, we'll figure it out. So all in all, not too awful bad. A couple minor little things that maybe I'm just being a nitpicky asshole about. But when you pay this much money for the product, you kind of expect certain things. So again, maybe it just needs to be worked and loosened up like a lot of machinery. Then again, my lathe, I never had any issues with the chuck like this. So we'll see what happens. Yep. Okay, so after a minute or two of messing with it, it does loosen up. I think it's just so tight from the factory. You can spin it by hand. I'm not really putting a lot of energy into it. And the more and more you so for quick, tools fit nicely in it. So I think it's just, you know, going to be something we need to get used to. But all in all, it doesn't do a bad, it's not bad straight out of the box. A little bit of tweaking, a little bit of playing with it, I think it will loosen up once we get all the packing grease and everything else off of it, and maybe a few drops of 3-in-1 oil or whatever the recommends. The one thing, there is no instructions with this. I figure they're online. I haven't looked yet. No, you know, granted, no assembly, but it's not hard to figure out that you just plug in down play in the Aurora, and then that's all together. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. This is the first time we're seeing this. Once again, you know, this is the chuck rotary for the Aurora 8. We've got the 50 watt non-pro that should be here in the next week or so. So we'll do another video of us unboxing it and setting it up. Thanks again. Y'all have a great day.